Hello again, SkyPilot here. Well, I do like this Eachine E511 that much. I'm going to take it for another fly, and I'm going to test out a couple of modes and see how they go. Alrighty, let's hit the sky. A little bit windy here today, not too bad. I've already done my calibrating. Check the link in the description for this cool drone. It's on special at the moment to the end of the month, so get in quick. Yeah, but yeah, she's a ripper. Onboard micro SD card recording, onboard recording, and adjustable front camera. This is a 1080p version. Alrighty, let's hit it. So I'll just let the GPS cut in so it steadies itself. It's always good to do with these drones. 3 beeps, fast speed. So a quick test of the adjustable camera. All the way up and all the way down, which is a massively handy feature, let me tell you guys. So I'm just going to try out. Oh, it's a little bit windy here. Not too bad. It's going alright. So I'll just try out the point of interest hover mode and see how that fares with the Eachine. And up we go. And let's just go for a fly up to a couple of hundred. Out a couple of 100 meters and up 80 meters. I have been researching if we can actually hack this so that we can fly further and higher, and I haven't come up with any answers yet, so let me know guys if we can actually hack this app so that we can actually fly further, which would be pretty cool. Well, one thing I'm not doing is recording. Oh, okay. Screen record commenced. Okay, so I've got 20 satellites happening here. Not too sure what's happening with the app. It just disappeared. Okay, gravity mode. No, takeoff. Map center. So I've got all my maps set up, so not too sure what's happening there. Real-time preview, camera inverted, so that's all sorted. We appear to be recording to SD card, so let's take her up to a 80 meter max or thereabouts and go for a fly. So if you check out my last video guys, you'll see that this drone will actually fly to 200 meters away. But I did fly it at only about 20-30 meters altitude, so I'm going to set this one on about 70, and I'm going to see if we can still fly our claimed 200 meters away without things going pear-shaped. Okay, off we go. Okay, let's go a little bit faster, shall we? And we're going to head over here. It's a bit bright out here today, so I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing, so I might just go hunt for some shade. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we're 74 meters up, and I'm going to see if we can actually fly 200 meters away. And I'll show you guys what happens when the battery runs flat on this thing as well. So we're now looking at a distance of 180 meters. Picture still looks pretty good. Okay, there's our 200 meter maximum. We'll just bring it back to stop the beeping. So that's pretty cool, guys. You can fly at 80 meters up, which I'll just go to now. As good as 80 meters anyway, 75 meters up, and 177 and 180, nearly 200 meters out. So let's have a look at the camera there, see what the camera does. So that's fully forward, so if you push the buttons here, it'll actually go down in 10-degree increments each time you press it. So that's a pretty handy feature, that's for sure. And we'll go all the way to the bottom, and there's our underneath view. Let's shoot up to the top again. (36% battery). Okay, this battery I thought was fully charged. Check out my last video, you'll see these batteries. Where is the drone? Okay, you'll see these batteries last for about 16 minutes. So let's bring it back over towards us here and play the music. Let's just get some scenery going. I'm a bit disappointed the orbit mode didn't work. I'll research that so I don't bore you guys with it now. What do you think about the 1080p camera, folks? Look, it's okay. It's not your DJI quality. However, for the price, bang for your buck, absolutely. It's terrific. This is one of the best. Cheaper drones that I've actually bought. So I'm really happy with this. And as you can see, it's beeping now. Battery's on 23%, and what I believe it's doing is it's coming home. So let's see what happens. This is a really cool feature, guys, especially if you're flying in some dense forest and you don't know where the drone is and you lose sight of it. If the FPV disappears, you actually still am able to return home with this feature. So you don't need to be too concerned about it. You'll end up hearing it and seeing what's going on. So it's returned home, which it has done just up there. Now I believe it's actually going to come back down and eventually land when it runs out of power. So I'm just not going to touch it now. I'm going to see what it actually does do. But still have control over it. And still have a bit of a spin around here. It'll still allow me to control the drone, however I'm just actually not going to touch it and see what it does. 37 to 36, so it's coming into land by itself now. I took off about here, so not too sure where it's going to land. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, still, no, it's decided to stop. Okay, so it does descend itself to approximately 20 meters, and then it just stops and sits there and waits further instructions by the look of it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to fly it over here. It's going to burn a little bit of power up and see what happens when it completely runs out of batteries. I might stop the recording here and I might start it up again. So we're on 21%, still looking pretty good. See if I can do some light inspections while I'm here. See how steady I can get it for these lights. No, it seems to be wanting to do its own thing at the moment. I think it is preempting the fact it's about to run out of power. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go, it's turning around by itself. Oh, where are you going? Okay, it's doing something now. Okay, we have critical batteries here, 19%. Let's see what happens now. I'm still 20 meters up. It's starting to get a bit sketchy now. 15 meters, 14. Okay, it appears to be landing itself now. Let's just have a look at it and see where it's going to go. I took off just here.